keys on the keys all day. I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
I came back to the block last night from the shakedown, and fucking so when I came on the block, right, they like I guess they thought they was gonna try to leave early. I'm like, nah, I'm out of this joint. They're like, how you just gonna come back from the shakedown and try to leave early? I said, well, y'all thought I was gonna wait, like y'all thought y'all was gonna make me leave last? Nah, that shit ain't gonna happen, bro. So they just start laughing and shit. I'm like, yeah, all right. Right, but you know they still like to go to the locker and all that. But they was like, "Why I ain't gonna ask?" I'm like, "No, that's what y'all do." Like I worked the whole first half. You only had to run 2 showers after I left. I'm not gonna keep doing me like that.
His first carry, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. There was only one man who scored a touchdown in Super Bowl 53, and, of course, it was that man we just saw, Sony Michel.
How about him turning it on in the postseason of his rookie year? Because in the 16-game regular season, he didn't play in all 16 now. He did have 6 touchdowns, which is pretty darn good. But he added 6 more touchdown runs in the Patriots' 3 playoff wins. That's pretty significant.
I mean, they cool.
Well.
Don't get me wrong. Guys on them cool, but I ain't with that shit.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey, Alabama. Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Hey, check. 3 down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I ain't even want to throw that, John, actually. I ain't
Didn't
put
have
my
a
play
receiver
fast
open
enough.
downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
Yeah, that's for that interception that I didn't get last game.
Open.
Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
Yo, stop it, bro. Like, yo, this... I don't know.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. To throw is gone.
There you go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Hello, Brooklyn. How we doing?
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Damn, you talking real greasy, man.
Well, off topic, but we'd be remiss if we didn't point out what else
talking
was
to
happening
Cat Daddy
Super
or
Bowl
somebody,
weekend.
man.
The Madden 19
I'm
Club
going in.
Championship, second major this season,
going in,
2 more
nigga.
to follow.
Going in,
And our
nigga.
winner, Pauvin, representing the Oakland Raiders. He took down the Vikings, and your favorite, Charles, IB Strafen. He had to reach for the ibuprofen after a 38-24 beatdown in the final.
First off,
Well, you know if he
what
was
it is.
representing the
Heard
Oakland
Drake.
Raiders, the Vikings went down, and they went down hard. That's how the Raiders do it.
How about Pauvin, though, wins $100,000 for his efforts, also won Super Bowl tickets for the next day, unselfishly gave them to his father and his brother.
How about that? That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Pauvin.
I'm going
Way to go.
in.
Brady to throw on second down. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position.
No,
They
I don't
don't want
like
to
your
squander
attitude,
it with
kid.
third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
29. Alpha.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he will find his man. That's Hogan.
Told you, you must be talking to Cat Daddy or somebody.
Way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 32
E, I know your game, E.
yards. And the Pats have
Go ahead and take
taken
this
the
touchdown. I know
early
your
lead.
game. Oh!
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here.
Yo, that must be a
kicking-wise,
repeat
as
of
this
last game or
stays
some
a
shit. I don't
6-0
fucking know.
game.
Like sometimes like now, the kick meter work fine. When I go kick the field goal though, maybe I just gotta, I don't know, maybe I gotta
And
block
that'll
everything
carry
else
over
out,
the
man.
back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That was
And the
ugly.
Rams now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Oh shit. Fuck around, turn it all the way up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the move to his left.
There you
And
go.
that one
Good
falls
play.
incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 2nd and 10, gone. And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
I think you're gonna do this
There's
motherfucking
Goff.
crossing route shit. But
Flushed
I'm
out
doing that
right.
shit. There you go. I knew you was gonna do that shit.
Dante Hightower in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's gone.
There you go.
It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And
That
the
was a
Patriots take over
shocker.
from a terrific field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Turn around and fuck it all the way up.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Allen has it, left side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Did I get
Only
any of that?
3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
On 3rd down, Brady. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, underneath stuff, you got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to
I ain't trying to do nothing spectacular.
Like an extra
Just trying to
point,
win the
piece of
game.
cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of
I
cake.
gotta hurry
anymore.
up, man. I gotta take a
But kicking
shit.
the field goal from that
I had that
distance,
McDonald's
just
shit
give them
last night
confidence
with
and let them knock it through.
the bacon cheese fries they got now.
They get set and head back onto the
Shit.
field. And on that last drive,
Man, that shit good, but that shit ain't no
Whitford
good
on
for you,
4th
though.
turned it over.
Man, if that
Good
makes
job
sense.
by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here.
That
if we
was
don't
a
get it,
shocker.
They will give up more than 3, and that's exactly what
Do you
happened
think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're running with Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Turned around and fuck it all the way up.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Goff on 1st down. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Man, go ahead and get your first down, nigga. Inside zone.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he's got some space here. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So Gurley gashes the defense, and a lot of people say, do you take running backs early first round? Do you want them that high? Surely you're happy you took Todd Gurley that early.
Without a doubt, Dr. Seuss. I love the way that got done by you, but even better, it's fun to watch Todd Gurley run the football. He is electrifying.
I want you to know that I did not mean to do that, by the way. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Not going to do that. Nah, you wasn't going to get the kid with that.
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
14.
Now it's gone.
Yup, that's what I knew you were going to do.
It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down up.
Turn around, fuck it all the way up.
That's by going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
29, Alpha. Shadow. Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And now it's 3rd down.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Brady.
Good play. Good play. Stop, hey, stop begging, eh?
But it's now 4th down.
The opportunity to change momentum.
Yeah, I see you. You almost had it.
Able to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is.
That should help,
the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
There you go.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
Yeah, that's a good field position for you.
Able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14.
Oh, you was trying to go deep on a nigga, huh, E?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
I don't want no smoke, babe.
Out of the gun. Gone.
Come on, pick that shit, boy.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
3rd and long. It's gone.
There you go. There you go. Let me get the ball back.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Nah, don't punt, E. Give me the fucking ball, yo.
So
punt man. Yeah, that's him.
Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
What the fuck is this?
He'll look to set up his blockers. Give him 11 yards.
Punt man. Yeah, that's him.
And the Patriots take over. So the Patriots coming out now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Sugar! By 20! By 20! Hey, roll 66!
Here's Brady. And that's incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense?
Oh,
Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
20! By 20!
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that, up to around the 33.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
By 20!
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman.
Punt man. Yeah, that's him.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 67 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, come on. Aggressive, hit that nigga.
Call it the 26-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Goff now looks to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Everyone's got 4 down. 2 for 1. Orange.
Gurley again here.
There we go. Cut man. Yeah, that's him.
His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
No, the game disconnected. Because I'm live streaming, John, so it said lost connection to Pierce, so we just went back into the same match. Yeah, if you lose connection, yeah.
The Rams
Well, not
on
the
third
same, but
down.
I'm playing the
They've
same
converted
opponent. I'll
just
put it
2
that
for
way. My
6
bad.
thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Shit.
Now gone. This is
It's 16
and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it here with just
Madden ain't on his side this time
in this first half. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Off play action. Here's Goff. And his throw's going to be...
Man, he's not coming back, OJ.
Harmon right there on the coverage.
It ain't
This
over.
defense has been very disruptive.
I was down 4 points. He was like, yeah, the game was over. It was only over when that's on me.
They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together.
No, I got a field goal.
Working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
There you go. There you go. There you go, baby.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons.
Nah, I intercepted, but I dove. That was supposed to be up, take it back up house.
And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Yeah. But it's about to be halftime, though.
Seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On 1st down, Brady.
I ain't got Atlanta.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
I got the
And
Patriots.
now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As they stop.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, sometimes Ryan be throwing good, but I need somebody that's going to put the ball where he need to be at, man.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I'm broadcasting.
Now a
What you talking
pitch
about?
out to Michelle. And he'll be taken down at the 18. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain.
Last game was a little better, though. But
this is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number
they got
3.
disconnected.
Both teams appear
I was down by
by
4
and we resume
at halftime.
action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a
Nah,
touchback as that
I was never winning the last game.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set.
I mean, I scored first. No,
Possession.
don't get me wrong. I scored
Here
first,
with a
but then he
0
scored
on the scoreboard. What was
14
said in
points.
that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of
So now that's why
screaming,
that's
people
why I
upset.
live streaming now.
But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, listen, man. We don't. Yeah, I keep hearing that.
On second down, here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Adrian Claiborne able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man. You know I owe you one anyway.
From the gun on third down, Goff escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Let me get that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Chung. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Oh, shit.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The drive starts with a run by White. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The tackle there by John Johnson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
White 20! White 20!
On second down, here's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
White's left! White set! White 20! Hey, it's right! White's right! White set!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15
Zone, man, zone, yeah, that's me.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
White 20! White 20!
Brady now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
White 20! White 20! 53 Linda!
That would mean that I had to fuck up, right?
Throwing again. Brady. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. Third down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He was looking for Edelman there.
Brandon,
What's
this
that?
is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go, fellas, here we go.
After the interception, here's Goff. Flush to his right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
All right. Come on out.
From the gun, here's Goff. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. The one running back is Gurley. Again, Goff. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. To the air again. Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
14.
Throwing again is Goff. And that's incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
That's what my homie told me.
What you really
That's the best way to explain the game to me.
You know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on. You feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A give. This is Michel. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
20. White 20.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Airing it out deep for Woods. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Here now is 2nd and 10. Again from the 41. On 2nd and 10. Goff.
Oh, come the fuck on, man. Y'all gonna ride me like that?
Gerald Everett, and it's 3rd down.
They gonna ride me? Oh, geez, you see that? They ride me like that?
Deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on
My
man.
man was right
you
there.
Trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. This is caught inside the 15.
They were supposed to give it to me.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
We go, 76, 76. Super one.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal.
Five. Start left here. 14.
Goff throwing again. Now he's flushed out right. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in
that
the
made
end
me
zone.
slip.
Touchdown Rams. Tyler Higbee, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now Goff on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Goff again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now it's gone.
That's what I want.
Will be intercepted.
Beat him, bro.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin with Michel on the ground. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Brady to throw on 2nd down. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Wait 20! 380! Stop! Here we go!
From the gun, it's Brady. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey. Wait 20! 20!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.